Waiters, have you ever told a customer off to their face? I worked at a brunch place in Denver called the Griddle House. This one Sunday morning, I got sat with a family of 4, mom, dad, and 2 teenage kids. One of them, maybe 16, was deaf. I could tell right away because he was signing with his parents while they looked at the menu. I took their order: bacon and eggs for the dad, French toast for the mom. The daughter wanted a waffle. The deaf kid, his name was Danny, pointed at the omelet special. Easy table, I thought. But then I started noticing something weird. Every time I walked past their booth, the parents would be signing something to each other and laughing. Not normal laughing either. That mean kind where you know someone's the joke. The daughter would copy them, making these exaggerated hand movements that clearly weren't real sign language, just mocking gestures. The dad would grin and sign something sloppy back, and they'd all crack up. Danny would look down at the table every single time. My brother is deaf. I grew up learning ASL before I could even write cursive. I knew exactly what they were doing, and it made my blood boil. I kept my mouth shut at first, brought out their food, refilled their coffee, smiled like I was supposed to. But when I came back to check on them, I caught the dad mid-sign. He was telling his daughter in ASL, "Watch this. He has no idea what we're saying." Then he made a series of completely fake signs and pointed at Danny like he was some kind of pet. The mom laughed into her napkin. Danny's face went red. He picked at his omelet and didn't look up. That was it for me. I walked straight to their table and stood right next to the dad. "Everything tasting okay?" I asked Danny in perfect ASL. His head snapped up so fast. His eyes went wide. For the first time all morning, he smiled. Then I turned to the dad. "You know, mocking your son's deafness doesn't make you funny. It makes you a piece of garbage. And he deserves way better than sitting here being laughed at over breakfast." The whole table froze. The mom's fork stopped halfway to her mouth. The daughter looked like she wanted to disappear into the booth. The dad's face turned purple. "Excuse me?" he said, his voice shaking. "You can't talk to us like that." "I just did," I said. "And if you've got a problem with it, you can leave." The mom started sputtering about how they were just joking around, and I didn't understand their family dynamic. I looked at Danny. He was staring at me like I'd just opened a locked door. "Does it feel like a joke to you?" I signed to him. He shook his head, then signed back, "Thank you." The dad threw cash on the table, way less than the bill, and stormed out. The mom and daughter followed. Danny hesitated, then signed sorry to me before he left too. My manager asked what happened. I told him. He just shrugged and said, "Good. Don't want people like that here anyway." The next Sunday, Danny came back, but this time he wasn't with his parents. He had a friend with him, another deaf kid from his school. He came up to the counter and signed, "You made me feel seen. Thank you." I sat them in my section. We talked the whole time in ASL. He told me his parents always treated him like that, like he was less than, like his deafness was embarrassing. He said after that day, he stopped going places with them, started spending time with people who actually respected him. I never saw those parents again.